something that I can write.
What is getting big boy house? What is getting teacher? I want to know.
Good morning to you and welcome. We're going into our cool flight pack right now on the nation's coolest KOOL97FM. It's sponsored by Port of Call Duty Free, Kingston's premier duty-free store at the Norman Manley International Airport. I'm Dianne Thomas. I'll start with the departures. At this time we have Caribbean Airlines BW03 departing Kingston for New York at 5 minutes after 7. Delta Airlines DL1841 departs Kingston for Atlanta at 5 minutes after 9. JetBlue Airways B61676 out of Kingston heads to Fort Lauderdale at 9:25 a.m. And then we have JetBlue Airways B61060 departing Kingston for New York at 9:47 a.m. American Airlines AA1905 out of Kingston heads to Miami at 9:50 a.m. KOOL97FM reminds departing passengers to continue listening to us. Anywhere in the world, we're inviting you to log on to our website. It is www.kool97fm.com. The arrival is JetBlue Airways B61675 from Fort Lauderdale into Kingston, arriving at 8:14 this morning. KOOL97FM welcomes arriving passengers to our island. That was your Cool Flight Pack. Your next update will be at 3 minutes to the hour. And your Cool Flight Pack was sponsored by Port of Call Duty Free, Kingston's premier duty-free store at the Norman Manley International Airport.
Prime Trust Financial, get your best Cambia rates. Check us out at our new branch at 76 Red Hills Road, right across from Calabar High School.
Time brought to you by Prime Trust Financial is
7 o'clock.
This is Headline News on KOOL97FM. Current, accurate, and concise.
Good morning and welcome. I'm Dianne Thomas, and I'll begin with the local news. The Ministry of Education says a pilot project for the use of solar energy in 30 schools should be launched in the first quarter of next year. Portfolio Minister Favour Williams says solar systems will reduce the costs associated with cooling classrooms. The project, expected to reduce the electricity cost to public schools by 40 to 70%, is estimated to cost the government $120 million. Williams said the success of the pilot in realizing significant savings will determine whether the government will implement the program across all schools. The Education Minister also said progress has been made on the project to equip schools with broadband internet, with over 500 institutions contracted for service, of which just under 400 already have access to adequate broadband connectivity. The inaugural United Nations Women's Yamanja Collaborative Leadership and Networking Workshop for women entrepreneurs is currently underway in the corporate area, having started yesterday. The initiative targets women of Afro descent from the Caribbean, North and South America and Africa. It aims to strengthen leadership capacity, empower and equip participants to scale their businesses and create meaningful jobs. Bintley Sangster II has been appointed as Jamaica's honorary investment advisor for Georgia in the United States. Jamaica Promotions Corporation says Sangster will work to promote Jamaican investment opportunities in Georgia and will facilitate business connections to attract investment to Jamaica. Sangster, who is the CEO of Sangster's Coffee, previously worked with Panasonic Avionics Corporation and is a member at large of the Jamaica Chamber of Commerce, Atlanta. In regional news, Dominicans are today voting for a new government in a snap general election called by Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit 2 years ahead of the constitutional deadline and being boycotted by the main opposition political parties. Skerrit, who has been Prime Minister since 2004, is among 6 Dominica Labour Party DLP candidates assured of a seat in the 21-member parliament after they were nominated unopposed for the election that the opposition parties have described as a sham. The elections are being monitored by observer teams from the Caribbean Community, the Organization of American States, and the Commonwealth. In international news, in Indonesia, the parliament has approved a criminal code that bans sex outside marriage with a punishment of up to 1 year in jail. This is part of a raft of legal changes that critics say undermine civil liberties in the world's third largest democracy. The controversial new laws, which apply to Indonesians and foreigners alike, also include a ban on insulting the president or state institutions and expressing views counter to state ideology. And in sports, in athletics, world champions and world record breakers Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone and Mondo Duplantis have been named the World Athletes of the Year. They were the final winners to be revealed as part of the World Athletics Awards 2022, along with the winners of the Rising Stars Awards, Serbian javelin thrower Adriana Vilagos and U.S. sprinter Ariane Knighton. McLaughlin-Levrone and Duplantis, winners of the Rising Stars Awards just 4 years ago, broke the world records in their respective disciplines on more than one occasion this year, with their final record-breaking performances coming at the World Athletics Championships Oregon 22. The 23-year-old made a statement with her first 400-meter hurdles race of the year, clocking 51.61 in Nashville in early June. At that point, it was the third fastest time ever recorded, but the all-time list soon underwent further revisions. Duplantis, despite only just turning 23, now has more 6-meter clearances than any other pole vaulter in history. His record-breaking 2022 campaign began with an undefeated indoor season during which he set a world record of 6.19 meters in Belgrade. He returned to the Serbian capital 2 weeks later for the World Athletics Indoor Championships, where he struck gold with 6.20 meters, another improvement on his own world record. In World Cup football, Brazil produced the best display of Qatar 2022 so far, with an emphatic 4-1 victory over South Korea at Stadium 974 on Monday to set up a quarter-final tie with Croatia. The Brazilians were 4 goals up inside 36 minutes, only the second time in their World Cup history they have scored 4 times in the first half of a match, in a one-sided tie. Neymar returned to Brazil's lineup, back to full strength after their 1-0 loss to Cameroon, and he netted from the penalty spot after Vinicius Jr. had opened the scoring. Meanwhile, Dominik Livakovic became Croatia's latest penalty hero as they again survived a World Cup shootout on Monday, beating Japan 3-1 from the spot after a turgid 1-1 draw at Alkavida Stadium. Goalkeeper Livakovic saved 3 spot kicks to send Croatia through to the quarterfinals. Now for the weather. The significant features a high-pressure system and a weak low-level jet stream across the central Caribbean. The comment, both systems are to remain across the region through to the weekend. Now the 24-hour forecast. This morning, isolated showers across north central and eastern parishes, partly cloudy elsewhere. It'll be windy across the north coast. Then this afternoon, showers across northeastern and sections of southern parishes, partly cloudy elsewhere, and it'll be windy across the north coast. Tonight, showers mainly across northeastern parishes. The maximum temperature expected in Kingston and Montego Bay, 32 degrees Celsius. In the 3-day forecast, starting tomorrow, Wednesday, cloudy with showers mainly across eastern and central parishes, windy across the north coast, nighttime showers across north central and eastern parishes, and then on Thursday becoming cloudy with morning showers mainly across sections of northern parishes, afternoon showers across sections of northern and southwestern parishes. It will be windy across the north coast. Nighttime showers are expected across northern and southeastern parishes. Friday, mostly cloudy with morning showers mainly across sections of northern parishes. Mostly cloudy in the afternoon with isolated showers, windy across the north coast, and nighttime showers are expected across north central and eastern parishes. Other current regional weather features: a frontal system is across the Gulf of Mexico. Marine interests. A small craft warning remains in effect for offshore areas of the north and south coasts due to strong winds and rough seas. That's how we conclude our presentation of the 7 a.m. headlines on KOOL97 FM. We're inviting you to join us at noon today when we will have more headlines for you. I'm Dianne Thomas, and now we're going to close out the headlines and move to commercials.
Join us weekdays for headline news on KOOL97 FM. Current, accurate, and concise.
Building your future, helping you, everything that you do. We're in your corner, supporting you. I'm gonna keep my goals on track, keep moving up, no turning back. I got Sagicor Bank, Sagicor in my corner. Nothing's gonna stand up in my way. I'm moving to a brighter day with Sagicor Bank in my corner.
Hello, miss. I just passed my road code test and I want to pay for my learners.
Hi, you can visit your nearest tax office to make the payment of $1,800.
So, hold on, me can't just pay for it here, so?
No, sir. The Island Traffic Authority does not collect any form of payment for services at any of our depots.
I really have to go so far. You can't just do something for me.
All fees must be paid to Tax Administration Jamaica, so visit the nearest tax office to pay for the learners. The depots have no cashiers.
The Island Traffic Authority, an entity for road safety good.
There's a popular myth that claims you're just too young for heart problems. The fact is you're never too old or too young to begin taking care of your heart. Listen in daily for useful heart health tips courtesy of Partners Interventional Center of Jamaica. Remember, heart conditions don't discriminate. That's tips for your heart health brought to you by Partners Interventional Center of Jamaica. a center of excellence for cardiovascular care in the Caribbean. Right here, Cool 97 FM.
Welcome to the nation's coolest, Cool 97 FM. And we have another edition of Live Tuesday. This morning, Roots Rock Reggae takes center stage as we feature special guests. Indeed, Rick Jam, Janelle Mills, and they're backed by the EarthKry band. You'll be hearing their music and learning about them in our Cool Catch-Up as the show progresses. Now, I need to let you know that these young professionals, Rick as well as Janelle Mills, are making a name for themselves on the local entertainment scene. And we're going to be hearing from them and finding out just how they got into this whole thing called music. Music business. How has it been treating them? We're going to establish all of that when we get a chance to chit-chat with them. And just to let you know, the backing band, EarthKry, they've grounded themselves in the roots reggae sound and vision, and in fact it's 4 members of the EarthKry band. They have all had their grounding or their formal training at the historic Edna Manley College of the Visual and Performing Arts. Been at it for roughly a decade, we understand, and they have the distinction of being able to tour. Yeah, so a decade for some people, it seems like a long time. For others, it's just a blink of an eye. And they've managed to accomplish all of that in just roughly a decade. And they're growing. They haven't given up yet. They're still growing and shaping their own rhythms as well as backing other artists. That's exactly what they're doing this morning. As I told you, Rick Jam and Janelle Mills will be fronting for the band this morning. Now, Live Tuesday is brought to you by Health Creation Industries in White Mall, St. Catherine, and they're in fact our sponsors, White Mall, St. Catherine, and that's Health Creation Industries, with the product Alkavida Alkaline Drinking Water. Improve your water, improve your health. And their telephone number is 876-649-0386. We also have on board the Rising from the East Entertainment, home of the Windward Bar and Lounge. Come for the experience at 22 Ocean View Avenue, Kingston 2. Last week we were over there, remember? And telephone number is 622-6451. Boy, did they put out a spread for us. Yes. Thanks again, guys. Working with us this morning, we have Mikey T as a DJ and show producer, Paul Dennis as our broadcast engineer, and we say thanks as well to P. Diddy's boss, Oral Lee. We also have to thank Noran Price for graphics and social media. Edson Johnson's here doing streaming and tech support, which means that you can view on our website, KOOL97FM.com. There more than likely is a Live Tuesday button that you can click on, and then you'll see exactly what's happening here. Yashika Graham, who keeps us in line, she's our producer. And we also have on board Jean-Paul, he is a crew assistant, and then there is me, Dianne. All right, so hi to you, and Mikey to you, as I said, is here. So we want to welcome you for another edition of Live Tuesday. We're going to get into the early part of our show. Remember, it's all of 2 hours that we'll be covering Live Tuesday. Remember now, catch us live by watching this broadcast on KOOL97FM.com and clicking on the Live Tuesday tile. So, it's over to the band.
All right. less weddings more. Call or
Blanco paints, durable by nature. Avoid those common painting mistakes. Get the job done right. That's painting tips for your home, office, and workspace. Brought to you by Lanco Paints, durable by nature, on the nation's coolest, KOOL97 FM.
Here's your chance to get interactive, and you can get interactive inside Cool Tones each Tuesday.
Just text in your song request on the Cool text line.
That's 876-832-7879 between 9 and 10 a.m. And then listen for your favorites played for one super cool hour. It's Text In Tuesday from 11 a.m. to noon inside Cool Tones. You've been sending in those requests. Now it's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy your favorite tunes on Kool97 FM. Text In Tuesday is sponsored by Lanco Paints, durable by nature. Quintana Pharmacy, it's all good inside. And Goshen Auto Parts and more. To serve quality is our only aim.
Let's do it.
Just one positive thought in the morning will change the outcome of your entire day. I am Rosamond Brown. Join me Monday to Friday at 8 a.m. here on Kool97 FM for Power Thoughts. The morning edition is brought to you by BPM Financial Limited, taking you higher. Secure a monthly income for your living expenses in retirement or get an emergency fund for the unexpected. Start your day with a power thought. Change your thinking, change your life. Monday to Friday mornings at 8.
Carby's Discount Centre offers the best deals, amazing service, and the highest quality. Get 15% off 3 items of the same category store-wide, including men's and ladies' office attire, children's wear, gift and craft items, and so much more. Visit shop number 4, 25.5 Constant Spring Road, Twin Gates Plaza, or call 876-926-4065. Carby's, the discount capital of Jamaica.
Give ourselves the best gift yet. Great mobile and internet. Value the whole year long. Garden Road's the best to get. Fluid savings just for you. Give great Christmas gifts, it's true. Samsung tablet for my boo. Samsung phone too. Our moments together with Flo Yacht and Road, it's better. This Christmas, Flo gives the best to you.
With Yacht and Road, get a Samsung tablet or a phone for just $999 plus GCT.
Flo gives the best to you.
Conditions apply.
This is Kool 97 FM. Let's share another message with you. And we're telling you, hello, Christmas shoppers. Yeah, you guys out there doing that already? All right. Okay, so hello, Christmas shoppers. Portmore Mall Pharmacy won't keep you waiting any longer. The new gifts are here, so come see the wide variety of Christmas treasures, personal gifts, colognes, household items, and one-of-a-kind gift baskets that will wow you and make you feel extra special. As usual, the prices are always affordable and inviting, so don't delay. Come to the Portmore Mall Pharmacy today. Get all the gifts you need this Christmas. That's Portmore Mall Pharmacy, bringing more to Portmore for sure. Okay, and what we're going to do right now, we're going to just remind you that you're inside of Live Tuesday, and the segment is brought to you by Health Creation Industries in White Marl, St. Catherine, with the product Alkavida Alkaline Drinking Water. They implore you to improve your water, improve your health. Their number is 876-649-0386. And we also have to let you know, on board for another Live Tuesday, our friends at Rising from the East Entertainment, home of the Windward Bar and Lounge. Come for the experience at 22 Ocean View Avenue, Kingston 2. Telephone 876-622-6451. Alrighty, so Kool 97 FM, continuing with the music, and right now you're going to be hearing from Rick Jam as he teams up with EarthKry. Our guests this morning, and still to come, Janelle Mills.
It's your journey, and I say life's so hard. You are feeling down and I pray to the Lord. It's your journey. I said don't think it too nice. More time you have to sit down and I mess this life twice. It's a journey. I said don't play with the road. If you ramp with the next man food, you know you want rock on. It's a journey, and them say life is so sweet. More time you can't find food for eating at the streets, and I say better prepare for the judgment day, for the weeping and the wailing and the gnashing of the teeth. Them, you better start to count the days, for the feast that turn to famine. It's the end of days, and oh, you know sister life is you know sit this road, you know. You see people in the streets, they can't find food to eat. You see people in the streets, they don't have beds to sleep. Instead you take it and find the way to go to the money. You go to the world, that's how we need me on the mother fight. Till I could get the good, and the fight is I go another world. Man, I rip up the little girl. I make it for something. So the first time I move, I find something. More culture, because none of them got no structure. Need for come pretend the future, but I don't want to for us. Need for break up on the falling ground. God just see I know what is going on, and I say back to the bench day. The weeping and the wailing and the gnashing of the teeth.
Live Tuesday is from, and this morning we have EarthKry Band, and EarthKry will be performing on their own. They'll also be performing with Rick Jam and Janelle Mills. A while ago, you were listening to Rick Jam. We're going to get a chance to speak with him in a few seconds, but let me remind you of who our sponsors are. We have Rising from the East Entertainment, home of the Windward Bar and Lounge, and they invite you to come for the experience at 22 Ocean View Avenue, Kingston 2. Their telephone number is 876-622-6451. And we also have Health Creation Industries in White Marl, St. Catherine, with the product Alkavida Alkaline Drinking Water. They're the bottlers of that product. Their number is 876-649-0386. Braham's Texaco Service Station, hi to you. Thanks, Mr. Braham. And they're striving for excellence always. They're at 15 Harbour Street, Port Antonio, Portland. So the Aerotel crew, if you happen to be in Portland, remember, pass through Braham's Texaco, all right? They always look out for us. Coming up, our little chit-chat with Rick Jam. Hi there, and welcome to the nation's coolest, Kool 97. How are you?
I'm good. Blessings, you know?
Yeah. Singer-songwriter. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many years you been doing this professionally?
Professionally, let's see, I started 2018 with my first single, Love Never Lost.
Really?
Yeah.
So tell me something. You're one of the Edna Manley graduates too?
No.
Oh, okay. So where were you trained?
Well, just a natural given gift. You know? Yeah. So I just use it to the best of my ability. When I met a lot of friends like EarthKry and Janelle at high school, I actually just learned a bit more of how to use my vocals, you know?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So having not been trained formally, were you, however, in any like school band, high school choir?
Oh yes, I was a part of the high school band in St. Andrew Technical, you know.
Really?
Yeah, we named ourselves Rooftops at the time. So yeah man, yeah man, it went well. We came first in one of our seasons. I think it was the second one.
Oh,
but
okay.
yeah,
Nice.
it was great though.
Oh,
big up to Raven Amani every time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Big friend of ours, man.
Yeah.
I tell you.
Yeah, man, greatness.
So you have a collaboration with Janelle Mills, who we're going to be hearing from in a very short while.
Yeah.
Tell us, how did that work out?
Oh yeah.
Who decided that, I'm going to choose this as my singing partner for the song?
Well, it was like, let's say, it was a bit challenging to get what we wanted as a chorus, but we just came up with the idea. Say, okay, Philip was like, we need to get the right type of sound for the chorus. He was gonna let me do it. I was like, okay, I think it's not going to work out the way he wants it. So we'll get Janelle right away. We'll get Janelle, and she just mastered it gracefully and stuff. And I was like, yo, wonderful. I love this.
All right. So who is the songwriter?
The songwriter. Well, we all get together and write, you know. So I'll do my verse. I'll help out do Johnny's verse when it comes to that part. So yeah, I wrote my verses.
Okay. Yeah, because I follow EarthKry Band on social media. Yeah, guys, I do that. All right. And I noticed Philip building some patterns and some music beds.
Yeah.
All right. So is that pretty much how this whole collaboration with EarthKry goes? You rely on them to do the music, and then you guys come in and collaborate on the vocal side of it and the lyrics?
It's all about unity, you know. So we're looking forward to let the young ones get that chance to excel, you know. So with Johnny being a part of it as well, and Dalway, everyone, Tori. Yeah, it just bring a good vibes and great energy, so we can just continue to just share that love and to share to others who actually thinking that they're losing the way, that there's always hope, you know.
4 going 5 years in the music industry.
Yeah.
What do you see on the horizon for 2023?
For 2023,
any tours?
Oh yes, we'll be starting in February. We're going to go in North America, and possibly Canada, and possibly Europe. So we're going to speak things into being. We just let it manifest a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. That's called faith, people.
Yeah.
All right. So have you ever been on a tour before?
Oh, yes. I have been on a tour before.
Where?
In same North America, starting April a while back. Yeah, it was like my first ever major performance, like ever. So it was
what
like
was the response like?
The response was like, it was very beautiful. It's like I'd seen like people, seeing the Americans actually gravitating to this music, this genre called reggae.
Oh yeah, I love it.
It is amazing. Like to see them jumping and like they just love the music.
No.
Yeah.
All right. So you got about how many cities are you planning on hitting up in the U.S. when you do your tour?
Can't even count. I mean,
nice. So that means a whole half of the year you're going to be out of Jamaica.
Oh, we did 16 cities. 60. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did a lot. We just driving to and from, going to states that we haven't performed. So it was like a big thing for me, you know, personally, because it's the first time being out of Jamaica and to see the world in a different perspective, and to see how people behave, how people react, and how I would react onto it too. So it's a part of a learning process too. Yeah.
But you mentioned stats earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you're going to have to reveal your birth name.
Okay, all right. So
because all your past classmates and your teachers want to know what you're doing now.
Yeah, them Ronaldo Ricketts. A lot might remember the name. But they see me in school like this silent person. I don't give trouble. I just go about my ways. They'll know me. That little singer youth they always see on the stage.
Class.
Yeah. Any event they see me, they see Johnny, they see the band. They know that they used to call me Little Chronix. Yeah,
okay.
Because Chronix is my idol. So from those times, I've been singing a lot of Chronix songs like Smile Jamaica. They don't know, Ain't No Giving In, come up to when I start doing my own thing.
Who knows? Maybe one day you get to collab.
Yeah.
Our guest in studio, Rick Jam. And I'm going to give you a chance to rejoin him on the outside.
Yeah.
Because at 3 minutes to the top of the hour, I do another cool flight pack. So which gives you approximately 6 minutes or a little less to perform a song. All right? Enjoy. All right?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so that's Rick Jam. And right now we're going to be going straight back to the band on the stand. So that's Rick Jam with EarthKry. And just recapping, Windward Bar and Lounge, thank you, and Rising from the East Entertainment. And they're inviting you to come for the experience at 22 Ocean View Avenue, Kingston, too. And again, thank you to the bottlers of Alkavida Alkaline drinking water. That's Health Creation Industries. They're in White Mile, St. Catherine, for their kind sponsorship as well. Braham's Texaco, not to be left out, striving for excellence at 15 Harbour Street, Port Antonio, Portland.
Ooh la 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 la. Ooh la 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 la. So when your time comes,
you got to get up and go.
You've got to get up and go for it.
You got to get up.
It's Janine again. When my time comes, I'll be ready.
So when
my time comes, I'll be ready. Like the morning sun, I'll be ready. When the comes, I'll be ready.
Up and make music and not bear hunger. Still I try like it's good for me. Without you, life. So when my time comes, I'll be ready.
So when my time comes, I'll be ready. Like morning sun, I'll be ready. When the comes, I'll be ready.
Yeah, are gonna get so much. You're gonna realize the only thing you need is your strength. You will make mistakes and you will try to but life and you will always get encouragement. Fire to inspire determination in your better not say reach for the stars. Make them know you're champion no matter the situation. Dreams and aspirations, serious meditation. Make them know you're champion no matter the situation. Way up, way up, way up, way up. You got to ready now. When the morning
comes the collaboration of Rick Jam with Jules. We'll get a chance to see her in a short while. You're invited to stay with International in Montego Bay, St. James. It's the Cool Flight Pack. It's sponsored by Port of Call Duty Free, Kingston's premier duty-free store. And we're coming back for more rising from the east of the Windward Bar. Alkaline Dream. Duty-free store at the Norman Manley International Airport. And we have Airways B61060 New York at 9:47 a.m. American Airlines AA195 out of Kingston heads to Miami at 9:50 a.m. Another flight for you and it's JetBlue Airways B622 departing Mobay for Orlando. JetBlue Airways B62126 departs Mobay for Fort Lauderdale at 11:45 a.m. American Airlines AA2998 out of Mobay heads to Charlotte at 11:40 a.m. And listening anywhere in the world, you can log on to our website. It is KOOL97FM.com. And Blue Airways B61675 from Fort Lauderdale. Airways B61059 from New York arrives at 8:47 a.m. KOOL97FM Passengers Island. And that was your Cool Flight Pack on the Nation's Cool 97FM. We'll have another for you at 3 minutes to the hour. A reminder that the Cool Flight Pack was presented courtesy of Kingston's premier duty-free store at the Norman Manley International Airport.
Express from 15 locations island-wide and enjoy daily connections to and from the Montego Bay and Kingston airports. Book your ticket today at knutsfordexpress.com. Knutsford Express, your flight connector, moving what matters.
The time brought to you by Knutsford Express, your flight connector, moving what matters is 8 o'clock.
Loteria, a new and exciting way of playing bingo in Jamaica.
Hey Jamaica, you loved Loteria so much on Kool97's YouTube channel that Kool97FM is going to be converting their 10 a.m. bingo games to Loteria games.
Loteria. Loteria is the Spanish version of bingo. Watching images.
Column 1, the balloon. Columna 1, el globo. So remember to listen out for Loteria each and every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. with Stoke on Kool97FM. Play and
Cool 97 Radio.
Welcome to Power Thoughts, the morning edition. It's brought to you by BF and Media. Security of expensive and unexpected. So, you discovered husband or wife. What do? Do you strike out or act out? Do you tell yourself it's not true? It's not. Time to figure out what to do. It's not happening. You know what you will do before it happens. There's no called understanding boundaries. How many people you say will determine how many people say it. How little things will give you some big things about them. We only boundaries in relationships. We've got to let you know what's acceptable and what is not. In advance of setting crossing lines. And we know what we're going to do once the line is crossed. It's crucial to our own self-worth. Challenge those about you, respect you, and what do you say to something you pass balance. If for some reason you choose not to honor your limits, you must do what you said you would do. Draw the line and don't cross it. No guns, but you will and will not accept. That's all for today. From Faith in the Valley. I'm Rosamond Brown. Talk to you next time.
That's our Power Thought for today. It's brought to you by BPM Financial Limited, taking you higher. If you missed this program or you more
It's what you get out there. Build up your body, boost up your brain. Go the world now.
The Association of Jamaican Potters Art and Craft Fair is back. Jewelry, wood, fair. Secure one for more.
Together with Flow Yarn Road, it's better. This Christmas, Flow gives the best to you. Flow gives the best to you.
What better way to spend your Thursday on Kool97 FM? The vibes are on every Thursday, aka Friday Junior, with Heather Cummings-Williams and Craig the Young Lion Ross, as we vibe with our sponsors. It's groovy selections courtesy of Trio Grill and Wine Bar. Call 876-616-7428 for info on their specially themed days. It's the nation's feel-good radio, every Thursday afternoon, 1 to 5 p.m.
What does your dream home look like? Build it with Jamaica Premix Concrete Limited. Jamaica Premix Concrete Limited is conveniently located island-wide. Choose the trusted brand of choice since 1959 for all your premium ready-mix concrete. For more information, call 876-926-3420 or stop by their website, japremix.com for details. Jamaica Premix Concrete Limited. Trust the quality. We are concrete.
the nation's coolest. E&R Hardware Limited is having a store-wide sale at Lot 16 to 17, Portmore Town Centre. Shop now while stocks last. Paints, doors, tiles, power tools, toilets, cement, thinset, cupboards, roof tiles. Felt windows, chain link fence, lumber, steel, ply, and membrane. Call 876-988-7485-6. Kool 97 FM. And we are inside of the final hour of Live Tuesday, which is part of the bigger picture of Mellow Morning. And we say thank you to our Live Tuesday sponsors. Health Creation Industries in White Marl, St. Catherine, with the product Alkavida Alkaline Drinking Water. Improve your water, improve your health. Their number is 876-649-0386. We also have to say thank you to Braham's Texaco, striving for excellence always, at 15 Harbour Street, Port Antonio, Portland. Baby Loves CG Foods Limited, home of Vineyard Town Premium Blend non-dairy ice cream. It's not just ice cream, it's an experience. Call 876-975-5299 and visit them at Suite 8F, Pompano Commercial Complex, Tower Isle, St. Mary, for over 40 vegan-friendly flavors. Also available at leading supermarkets island-wide. We have Rising from the East Entertainment, home of the Windward Bar and Lounge. Come for the experience at 22 Ocean View Avenue, Kingston 2. Telephone 876-622-6451. That said, we're going to go back to our stage here at Kool 97 FM for a performance by Janelle Mills, backed by EarthKry.
The course that we want fight, that's what I can't fight to me. You are how the stars align in the galaxy. Was I blind that I couldn't see? You know, oh yeah, oh yeah, my friend. Na 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 na, yeah. No, you're gone, oh yeah, yeah. Will I ever hear my best? Yeah. The skies are no more, no more. Don't see you when I from my sunshine. Ooh, oh, yeah. You know I wish for you the very best, the very best. Oh, it's what you do. I wouldn't want it anyway. Peace to me if I could say. One thing to you, it would become, come back to me. Yeah. Since you went away, since you went away, say, since you went, yeah,
Live Tuesday on Kool 97 FM with our sponsors, yes indeed, rising from the East Entertainment, home of the Windward Bar and Lounge. Come for the experience there at 22 Ocean View Avenue, Kingston 2, telephone 876-622-6451. We have on board as well Baby Love CG Foods Limited, home of the Vineyard Town Premium Blend Non-Dairy Ice Cream. It's not just ice cream, it's an experience. Call 876-975-5299 and visit them at Suite 8F Pompano Commercial Complex, Tower Isle, St. Mary, for over 40 vegan-friendly flavors, also available at leading supermarkets island-wide. There's Braham's Texaco, striving for excellence always, at 15 Harbour Street, that's Port Antonio, Portland. It always gets me. You have a Harbour Street in Kingston, you have one over there in Portland, oh boy, that's Jamaica for you. And then we have Alkavida Alkaline Drinking Water. Improve your water, improve your health. Bottled by our friends at Health Creation Industries, White Mile, St. Catherine. Telephone 876-649-0386. Okay, now we have the little lady in studio whose big voice you were hearing a while ago. All right. Welcome to Kool 97 FM. Janelle Mills.
Me. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Sorry to get you out of bed so early.
That's okay.
But it's just something you're going to have to get used to.
Right.
Okay. So we want to find out a bit about you. And this morning you're sharing your talent and the stage with Rick Jam and EarthKry. Are you also a product of the Edna Manley College?
No.
No, you're
not. We're not, but we've been affiliated with people from Edna Manley.
So you did stats as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So both of you were in school together at the same time?
Basically the same journey.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're one of those fixtures on the school barbecue?
No. Unfortunately.
What happened? They didn't think you had the chops back then? Or you just couldn't bother with it?
Like, we had different... We weren't about those type of gigs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry. You had your sights set on bigger things.
Yes.
So really and truly. All right. So you were friends in high school. You had similar likes and passions for music.
Yeah.
You were not part of the school barbecue.
No.
But you were still pursuing music.
Yeah.
So what kinds of gigs you were getting when you were in high school?
Well, to be honest with you, like I still do background vocalist, so it was like from high school. I worked with upcoming artists. So it was from high school. I've been working with upcoming artists in background.
Like who?
All right. So when I was in high school, there was this French guy called Charlie B. Right? And I used to work with George Nooks. I used to do Nadine Sutherland. I'm now doing Romain Virgo, Christopher Martin. So the journey began there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't think I've met anyone like you. I knew some of them in high school, yeah. But since I have left high school and I'm now doing Kool 97 FM, I don't think I've interviewed anyone who in their high school life, you were doing background vocals for some big name artists.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you very much.
That must have been a struggle to kind of balance work and
Oh my
school.
God, Mom was real hard. I had to balance or else I wouldn't be able to do music.
Very good, Mom. So, this sounds like a journey of perhaps less than 5-6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5-6 years. What do you like most about music?
I like the fact that it's my only escape. Music is my safe space. Like, when I'm having down times, music alone can uplift me. I love the fact about that. And I love the fact that I'm able to create my own style. And with incorporating, different stuff from different people, but the mere fact that I'm allowed to do what I want.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that about music.
Wow. Talk to us about this collaboration that you did with Rick Jam. I want to hear your perspective. When My Time Comes.
All right, so basically, I was like a co-writer of that song. Rick basically wrote that song. And Philip asked me to just do background vocals on it, but then he made a verse for me. So I feel that song resonates with any and everybody, That song, it's preparing you for the future. It's telling you that whatever you want to become in the future, you have to prepare for it now. So when you're called upon, you should be ready for that song.
there were some very kind comments that were made when the song was being performed outside by the people in the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah. So kudos to you on that one.
Thanks very much.
To all concerned, well done. Now, we want to find out about any upcoming... do you have any EPs to your credit?
No, not as yet.
Not as yet? Any
we're
coming
working.
soon?
Yeah, we're working on it.
Mm-hmm. And you ever thought of doing any Christmas songs? I notice I'm not seeing mainstream artists doing Christmas tunes, because each year, at this time of the year, you find that the radio stations dig into the bag. And a lot of them are the ones that are literally on repeat. You hear them year after year. And we're scrounging to find new material. Any thoughts of doing a Christmas song?
Well, anything is possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Consider it, because I'm sure it would definitely be played by radio stations, because, as I tell you, there's just a famine on the land where that is concerned.
Yeah.
Now, where do you pull your inspiration? Who you listen to?
Wow. These queens of reggae, let me tell you. I go way back. I go Phyllis Dianne, I go Marcia Griffiths, I go Rita Marley, I go Judy Mowat.
Now, that sparks an interest in me now. How a young person like you have an interest in those artists who have had enduring careers for so long?
Yeah. Well, basically, growing up listening to those songs, like, I couldn't, like, I'm telling you, these...
What community was this?
Seaview Gardens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big up Seaview Gardens.
Every time. So growing up listening to the resonance of these hearing them through earphones, through stereos, through everything, like, you had it, their voices were just so gravitating. I could not say, okay, then it's just another singer. No, these ladies captivated me from I was younger.
Right. Now, the beauty of it is that many of them are still in the music business, and it would be good if you got a chance to meet them, and who knows, you learn trade secrets, and who knows, get to sing along with them.
Can I tell you a secret?
Yes, I like secrets.
Met Judy Mowat when I was doing a gig for, I think, it was some ladies of the Icon thing when I was singing with Nadine Sutherland, and she loved to see the next generation of singers, and actually have a picture with her. It was real fun meeting. I was like, it was jaw dropping. I was like, oh my God, I'm meeting Judy Mowat right now. I'm so happy. Yeah,
I can imagine.
It was real nice.
Well, thank you for sharing with us this morning on KOOL97 FM. Janelle Mills, listen out for her, singer, songwriter, and all-around nice person to speak with. So we're looking forward to future projects from you, from Rick Jam, from EarthKry. We're always going to be welcoming them to KOOL97 FM. So have fun going out and perform some more for us.
Yes,
we're taking the
ma'am.
show all the way to 8:57. All right?
All right, thank you.
Blessings. All right, so there you go. Our guest, Janelle Mills. And the band is waiting, and we're going to be hearing more from our guests this morning. I'm Dianne Thomas. I just need to let you know who the team is that's working this morning. We have Mikey T as a show director, and he started off the show this morning from 5 o'clock until 7. Then we have Paul Dennis, our broadcast engineer, a.k.a. the girl's dread. And Oral Lee, thank you. Then there is Noran Price, graphics and social media. Edson Johnson, streaming and tech support. Yashika, our producer. And Jean-Paul for crew assistance. Now, the entire sales, traffic, technical, and production teams, thank you all as well. We're going to go back to our stage, get some more music in, and again, thanks to our sponsors who have made it all possible.
Now this one is called In the Ghetto. My first release. Hope you like it. Done in the ghetto. Life is never easy. Just know the struggles that my beat way. But it sure is the sunshine. I'm gonna take what's mine in the ghetto. Life is never easy. Just know the struggles that my beat way. But it sure is the sunshine. I'm gonna take what's mine. Run the road, learn the code. I feel all the feet and then we'll meditate. Just give me a start, cause in this game I'll never get caught. Anything in my way like nothing me clear the pond. The fittest, I gonna make it on time this. Show me the target, wanna aim your woman, I gonna miss you. Like so you take it. Watch me come up with distance, and I see many come and fall. I go find a style, that's my way to know the definition in this ghetto. Life is never easy. I know the struggles that my beat way. But it sure is the sunshine. I'm gonna take mine. It's never easy. But it sure is the sunshine. I'm gonna take mine. Hey, my work every day. And still our bills went up. Hey, but I'm for that day. And I don't think we get no vanity. Pull up people, you keep your sanity. Play your song, but listen, I'm in it. 20 in the street, I'm coming in hot, like food we're in a pot. Well, hot. If I'm me, I try to stop. Cause I'm trying to break the system, can't it? They get out, I know the struggle of people. I'm gonna say, get out, and I never I'm the designated queen, and there could have been no honor when my body wanna protect my arm. I want to touch it. Now you're up and out of your dreams. My reality. Say life is never easy. I know the struggles of people, but it sure is the sunshine. I'm gonna take what's mine in the ghetto. Still life is never easy. The struggles of my people, but it sure is the sunshine.
The nation's coolest, Kool 97 FM. We're going to a commercial break. You're invited to stay with us. We'll be back with more inside of Live Tuesday.
Intuition is your soul's perception. A cool message from Compton Mackenzie on Kool 97 FM.
This is the GOJ Minute for Tuesday, December 6th. Minister of Agriculture and Fisheries Pernell Charles Jr. says the agriculture sector is on target to meet or surpass last year's historic domestic crop production figures. The Ministry of Health and Wellness says between 15 and 20 surgeries are to be performed over the course of this week by the First Mission team under Project Code Care. Minister of Justice Delroy Chuck says the government remains resolute in its stance that no amnesty will be granted to unruly public passenger vehicle operators who have unpaid traffic tickets. And the National Solid Waste Management Authority, in collaboration with municipal corporations island-wide, will be rolling out a special cleanup program during the Yuletide season. That was the GOJ Minute. For more information about these and other stories, visit jis.gov.jm.
A production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
This vehicle safety and maintenance tip is brought to you by Hyundai Jamaica, giving you reasons to dream and drive. Basic gas replacement and air you can handle. However, for all other service and maintenance needs, visit Hyundai Service Center. Their expert team will diagnose your car's issue and have you safely back on the road in no time. Extend the life of your Hyundai. Trust their experts. Catering to all our customers across the island, Hyundai Service Center boasts state-of-the-art servicing equipment, a comprehensive parts inventory, and Hyundai-trained service technicians. Our team is the expert that ensures that you get the best from your Hyundai. This tip is brought to you by Hyundai Jamaica, giving you reasons to dream and drive.
Building your future, helping you everything that you do. We're in your corner, supporting you. I'm gonna keep my goals on track, keep moving up, no turning back. I got Sagicor Bank, Sagicor in my corner. Nothing's gonna stand up in my way. I'm moving to a brighter day with Sagicor Bank in my corner.
Harvest Tabernacle presents Christmas Bickle, a super all-inclusive event, Friday, December 9 at the Randy Williams Entertainment Center, 11 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. Tickets, $15,000. A delectable Jamaican menu, Bickle and more Bickle. Prizes and surprises. Entertainment starts at 5:30 p.m. Music by DJ Dre of Kool 97 FM. Tickets available at 4 Future Styles, 9 Red Hills Road, or call Harvest Tabernacle at 876-316-3650. Christmas Bickle. See you there.
It wouldn't be Christmas without a special gift from us. From now until December 17, Kool 97 FM is offering you 15% off your spot advertising package. We're taking a good deal and making it the best radio advertising deal in the market. Get your message heard island-wide and across the Jamaican diaspora, on air and online. But you have to act now. This is a very limited offer. Call 876-946-0734 or send an email to salesandmarketing@kool97fm.com. It's our 15% off Kool Christmas special. Claim it by December 17. Conditions apply.
Here's your chance to get interactive, and you can get interactive inside Kool Tones each Tuesday.
Just text in your song request on the Kool text line.
That's 876-832-7879 between 9 and 10 a.m. And then listen for your favorites played for 1 super cool hour. It's Text In Tuesday from 11 a.m. to noon inside Kool Tones. You've been sending in those requests. Now it's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy your favorite tunes on Kool 97 FM. Text In Tuesday is sponsored by Lanco Paints, durable by nature. Fontana Pharmacy, it's all good inside. And Goshen Auto Parts and more. To serve quality is our only aim.
Let's do it.
Wowell, Miracle Care for Women.
Vowel is the best supplement for all kinds of female menstrual problems, like irregular cycles, abnormal bleeding, menstrual pain, and menopausal problems. No prescription required. Ask your pharmacist today. Distributed by Pulse and RDL. Call 790-4880.
For matters of the heart, Partners Interventional Center of Jamaica PICJ is your cardiac center of excellence. Located in the Medical Associates Hospital, we diagnose, treat, and help prevent heart disease, offering ECGs, echocardiograms, blood pressure monitoring, and more. We also perform advanced heart treatments like coronary stenting and pacemaker insertions at our state-of-the-art facilities. For matters of the heart, trust the cardiac experts, Partners Interventional Center, PICJ, your partners for life.
More inside of Live Tuesday. Oh, indeed. We have to thank our sponsors, Baby Loves CG Foods Limited, home of Vineyard Town Premium Blend Non-Dairy Ice Cream. It's not just ice cream, it's an experience. Call 876-975-5299 and visit them at Suite 8F Pompano Commercial Complex, Tower Isle, St. Mary for over 40 vegan-friendly flavors. Also available at leading supermarkets island-wide. We have Rising from the East Entertainment, home of the Windward Bar and Lounge. Come for the experience at 22 Ocean View Avenue, Kingston 2. Telephone 876-622-5451. Making a correction to the number I've been stating earlier, it's 622-5451. Call them up, get them to cater for your Christmas, whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinners, yes, you know, the party functions, yes, and you can also utilize their facility at 22 Ocean View Avenue, Kingston 2. All right? Now, you just might see KOOL97FM pop up again at the Windward Bar and Lounge. We have Braham's Texaco, striving for excellence always, at 15 Harbour Street, Port Antonio, Portland. Remember, fill up and get your car checked as well at Braham's Texaco. Yes, indeed, they're really, really good. And they look after KOOL97FM and our vehicles whenever we're in Portland. Now, we have Health Creation Industries with Alkavida Alkaline Drinking Water. Improve your water, improve your health. Bottled by Health Creation Industries. And their telephone number is 876-649-0386. We're going to be speaking in a short while with Dalwayne Bennett. He is another one of our guests inside of Live Tuesday. So we had Rick Jam, we have heard from Janelle Mills. We're going to be hearing from Dalwayne as well. And firstly, he's going to be singing with EarthKry, and then he'll be joining us in studio. All right, so it's over to our mini stage.
Fire burn. We keep the fire burning. Follow me. Tell them I'm a lion in this a concrete jungle. Serious with me thing and stay humble. Curb on the battlefield, them now go see we stumble. Rubbing at this, make your voice be heard that we no crumble. Lion in a this, we step in it so brave and bold. Fear when the lion a roll, they watch my shiver on the time no cold. Give her a gun for old, tell I put her brother in a hole. They fear that I know some things I was in business. I go for fear when the lion roll, shiver on the time no cold. Give her a gun for old, tell I put her out. Feel work space. Tell them first, I tell them I know them could come in no come. I say them not lion in this country. We see us sweet with thing and stay humble. Firm on the battlefield, them now go see we stumble. Rubbing at this, make your voice be heard that we no crumble. Lion in the so we they watch my shiver any time no cold. Give her a gun for old, they put her in a hole. They fear this so they step in. We step in it, a lion in this. Lion is we keep on burning.
And welcome to the nation's coolest, Cool 97 FM. How are you, Delwayne?
Blessed love, thanks for having me.
Ah, just come a little closer to the microphone.
I'm good.
Yeah, St. Mary native, eh?
Yeah, St. Mary boy, you know.
What is it about that parish? I don't know. There are a lot of you who are hitting up the music scene who are coming from St. Mary. What is I don't know how many years you've been in music, but from what you recall of growing up, what was it musically like around you?
Well, music was always around, you know, from in the home. Starting with my mother and my father. You know, and I grew up around a sound system.
Wow.
Because St. Mary is a place of music. You know, music play right through.
Yes.
We don't use to for the radio to turn off or anything like that. Our radio play right through, you know.
Okay.
You know? So music was always around, you know. I basically grew up around music, around a sound system called Pepper Rock.
Is it still in existence?
That sound system? No, unfortunately.
Okay.
Not. But I grew up around that sound system, so that is where I started, you know, like start doing dub plates and all of that for the sound, you know.
So, do you get a chance to go back to St. Mary, or do you reside here in Kingston?
Yeah, I always go back to St. Mary.
Any thoughts of resuscitating that sound system? Because in the same way that it has had an influence on you musically,
yeah,
you could be setting up something for the younger generation.
I always thought about that because I miss that sound system too.
Yeah. All right. So that is something that you could consider as you make your climb through the music industry. How many years have you been doing music professionally?
Professionally, I would say maybe 4 years.
4?
Yeah.
Okay.
4 years. You know?
So all of you literally this morning are young in the music industry, but somehow you've all had nice experiences. Certainly what we've heard from so far. So what's your connection to EarthKry?
Well, me and Philip.
That's Philip McFarlane.
From EarthKry. We know we're from the same area.
Same
community, St. Mary, you know. So we've been doing music, you know, from before EarthKry, from high school, you know. We've been doing music, get together, you know, Phil make the beat and I always write the song and, you know.
Oh, cool.
Go to studio in Ocheres and do our local recording. That's before EarthKry. So even while Philip, you know, attending Edna Manley, I was around. Not a student of Edna Manley, but around.
Yeah,
you know, and so I learned from them.
Yeah, somehow the techniques are being shared with you. Now, do you have any albums or EPs to your credit?
Not
yet?
Not yet.
You're working on any that you can give us a definitive date as to when that will be coming out?
Not an exact date, but we're working on an album.
All right. Okay, so we look forward to hearing about it, all right? Yeah. Now, do you plan on doing collaborations on that album?
Yeah.
And you've made connections in the music industry that will put you in good stead for when you release what is going to be your first work. It stands up for extreme scrutiny, and it's a first-class production. Okay, so we're holding you to that. Now, how did you develop your lyrical style? Because we're in here and we're seeing, geez, you know, he's so kind of like, all right, we're hearing something that's on like Kabaka Pyramid. Wait, that's on like Protege. So we're hearing musical influences, but you have defined your own style. You know which road you're going down. And I don't think any artist can really say that they have not been influenced by other artists. But you're to find your niche, your lyrical style. Because when you started, it was totally different from what we'd heard since morning. All right. So define this first. Tell us all about it. How you built this musical style.
Okay.
Is it how you've been singing all along?
Yeah. Well, my craft is a bit different, you know. I'm an artist who I like to be creative. I like versatility, you know, and I listen different artists. I grew up listening to Capleton. I listen Sizzla Colonji. I listen Tuna Gang. I listen Iwin.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean? So, listening to everybody, you know, sometimes when I sing, everything does, you know, come out, but still have my own unique sound, you know.
Sometimes you're not even aware.
Even as a youth growing up, I listen to a lot of Vibes Cartel. So, you will hear everything even now. You know, maybe a conscious song, but it's positive, but still lyrical and still versatility. You know.
Okay.
So that's me.
Our guest this morning, Dalwayne Bennett, and we're going to be inviting him to rejoin EarthKry on the outside. So when you run out, I'm going to run in with a time signal. And thank you for being our guest this morning. All right, blessings.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, now I need to share with you that Live Tuesday is in fact continuing all the way up to 3 minutes to the top of the hour. But we tell you now, Tactic, world-famous brands of tools distributed by Atlantic Hardware and Plumbing are available at all leading hardware stores island-wide. Call 876-758-5583. The time by Atlantic Hardware and Plumbing, it is 8:48 a.m. And we say thank you to Health Creation Industries, White Marl St. Catherine, Braham's Texaco, Baby Love's CG Foods Limited, and Rising from the East Entertainment, home of the Windward Bar and Lounge.
It's time. Okay. Ready now? Halloween. It's time we're living in. You see this time we're living in. Back in the days we used to see this in the movies. Is live where you live it in a real life now. Everything on your TV screen. Yeah man, it's time we're living in. Look how long the Rasta man a tell it from the beginning. It's reality we fighting the same. The damage, show the youth down the college. Tampa the youth they made the is the reality we know. Look how long this man a tell it from the beginning. It's another episode. We play the role. In a youth on the road. Back in the days, me also see this. So it's a goal leader. But think about them into me. Me show it so brave, but now I'm living in. You see this I'm living in. Back in this cities in office is the reality in a real life. Everything continuing to dominate. Look all of my living in. It's simple. It's not. It's for real. Look for the left from the beginning. Just say what we be a big and you're dead from that. They made me tell her this. I told you, baby, more than come to us. I baby, I don't come to us. Tell me, baby, me say, are you a me treasure? Stay by my side, hate you any weather. Real and true, so she ready for the boy. Baby, I'm not worry about the text. Baby, you are not. They know if you're dead from that. Baby, I want to come to us. Baby, that no one can come to us. Forward life shirt, never shirt, put me from the shirt. Stay by my side, if you can work. Then so girl come and work, call you, Papa's at the church. Me, baby, me start search. You feel me money, baby. Sing that part and me tell you, say no worry, baby, girl, are you not? Me tell you, say no worry, baby, cause I'm this. I can't down please. Ooh, I'm baby, no. See down on life, food and about times. Life is so amazing. You see a man a try, and him a fail. Can him have life one day, him a go in cause. No one knows what tomorrow may bring. And true granny tell me say, hey, one not take not dash away. So a man might down today. It's best to bring a positive energy. Me say, ooh, when a man down, living another man's life. No one knows what tomorrow may bring.
Hear me now. My name is Rick Jam and I am just just a skinny man, grew up in a diggity and yeah, me ever know the journey will be long. Yes, I'm a city man, finalize the decision to make it in a life, a drive right. So man, the biggest song, with the precision, procrastination. It's a no make them know, so music is my destination. No make nobody make you lose a motivation, more progress, so we cool and for greatness. So when you see me, you see no stress. You want to make my life better and to make my family happy. Hopes and dreams, eh? Friends and when you're farming, you see don't get it, so watch it, what's it, I'm coming. Clap the bullet in your picture, missing. You take road, by man, them one another. Them used to roll together, shoot for and rap. Play my career, come in, tap it up. When you keep on when you're farming, I know you see don't get a car with. Machine just a car, you see don't get a car. So what you done, just quit. The back and start talk. Take your life and them start laugh. They was that bad say you was a free one to a shot. But judge and not sleep on him guide over rat. So every wicked works I go bank and shut the relevant. But for me say them no real, me they keep them distance. The only thing them me reveal, all this say a smaller response. But them no response.
All of them there admirably. The to Texaco is at 15 Harbour Street, Port Antonio, Port.